guys, I need your help. Recently upgraded from a Reefer 250 to a custom tank, 6 foot by 2 by 2. Doing very well. Very pleased with it at the moment. Made quite a few changes to the tank. It's all second hand. Had to basically reskin it. It was a horrible brown colour before. Maybe to some people's taste, but not to mine. And we just used some vinyl wrap. Me and the missus used some vinyl wrap to give it a more aesthetically pleasing look to the exterior. But inside is what we're going to focus on today. Inside is what we're going to focus on, and inside is where I have some problems. Now, I love the way the corals are growing. I think the growth is pretty good. We'll talk about that in detail a little bit later, but it's tough. Beer bottom tank. I'm trying to allow coralline algae to grow. I'm trying to allow coralline algae to grow on the bottom of the tank and also on the back wall. Really frustrating though, because the back wall looks horrible. The colour it is right now, but I know it's a little ugly stage that I'm going to have to deal with. But all in all, I'm happy with the progress of the tank. I'm happy with the progress of the corals. But that's where I need your help. I'm rubbish. I'm absolutely rubbish at identifying corals. Like, for example, I know this is an acro. Well, I hope I'm right. This is a green acro, okay? But I don't know much of anything else. Down the bottom there, we just see a red setosa, and that's setosa. This is apparently, I think, good polyp extension on that. I do appreciate that. A green Montipora, and branching Montipora. No idea what this is. Great polyp extension. No idea what it is. That's grown. That's about 4 times the size it was when I bought that about 3 months ago. This here, no idea. Bought it from a fish store. That's pretty slow growth actually. My local fish store. Bought that about 2 months ago. Getting some growth on it, but what is it? Someone help me out, please. Write something in the comments. Let me know what these corals are, if you can do. This coral here is a frag I took off my main colony. Before I upgraded the lights, which I did recently, I had some razor LEDs on the ends of the tank which weren't really powerful enough, didn't stretch all the way across, and as a result of which I think that this coral, which I have no idea what it is, and the one you just looked at, which I refer to as a dinosaur coral, is because simply I think that its texture resembles the scales of some of the dinosaurs we see commonly on TV. But those 2 corals started to STN. This coral as well. This is the other one. I believe that was a pink Stylophora. This is a frag of what we call, or what I call, dinosaur coral. That there, I think, is a branch in some kind of branch from what they call. I'm not sure. Obviously, I know there's the green mushrooms down there. This is part of Pospora, I think. No idea what that is. No idea. And the main colony of that is further up to the middle. We see that at the moment, and that's doing really, really well. I'd like to know what that is as well, if you could help me out. This is the main colony of a dinosaur coral. Beautiful, love the look of it, but I don't know what it is. I'm sick of calling it a dinosaur coral. I'd love to call it something else. I'd love to call it by its proper name. This is one of my favourite corals. Beautiful green coral with lovely blue tips. Please, if you know what it is, please tell me. What we got here to the right hand side there, I believe that's a staghorn. No growth on that I had that in my old tank. No growth for about 6 months. It's about a little 1/2 inch frag. It's now about 2 inches tall, and that new growth there at the bottom is really, really well, I'm impressed because it's done nothing for such a long time. So if you know exactly what that is, or the correct technical name, then please let me know. Like I say, put that in the comments down below for me. What else now? Okay, this, no idea. What is that? Looks like a man cheering a goal. Well, I don't know what it is. What's the real name? This here I do know. This is pink Stylophorus. I'm pretty sure it's Pospora. There's another piece of that coral there. I don't know what it is. I can't ID. This is beautiful. Once again, I don't know what it's called. Either the Latin name or just a common name. This is the main colony of the piece we looked at before. Got this when it was about 1 inch frag, maybe an inch and a half, 2 inch frag. That's grown really nicely, broken that off numerous times, not on purpose, by accident. And this is my cluster of Montipora, my Montipora garden. We've got some purple there, some red, some green. All those are grown from frags, and they're doing really nicely. This is a beautiful plated coral. Don't know what it is. Help me out, please. And this is no idea. Help me out. Let me know. Give me the name of this coral, please. This is about an inch frag when I bought it. This is my favourite coral. My friend wants this badly. Wants a frag and says, look, I can't let it go yet. I need to see this grow a little bit more. I really do appreciate it. And I just only wish I knew the name of it. So once again, if you know the name, please ID it for me and leave a comment or leave the name in the comment section. Here, I think this is don't know. There's some acans, I think there's some acans, not quite sure of what type, but I believe there's some acans. And like I say, the fish are doing really well as well. I mean, I've had no losses since I've done the upgrade. The upgrade was a pretty quick process. I let the tank cycle for, I think it was about 4 weeks. I used a lot of the old rock. I used a little bit of the sand down in the sump, and I also used some, was it Fritz or Dr. Tim's? I can't remember. I think it was Dr. Tim's. Dr. Tim's M bacteria. I used a large bottle of that just to help to put some different types of beneficial bacteria into the system. Thought I'd have a neat idea. I've seen it done many times before, but just saw that last shot was a piece of staghorn. I think it was green staghorn. I managed to do that up to the back wall there. Really impressed with the growth here since I put the T5s in, which is only 3 weeks ago. I actually added some T5s. There's a frag here. I did some frag rack which I've got in the sub. It's been in there for about a month and a half, and I've just moved it into the main display tank. And there you can see again, I've got another little frag. I think that's a frag of branching Montipora. This little guy here, green Bonipora, I think it's a bit too much flow there for it, but it's grown about 5 times the size from when I first got it. These are beautiful. These are Recordia. I'm pretty sure about that. These are Recordia mushrooms, and it looks like there's about 3 there now. It's so small. It's £25. I remember my missus was upset with me. Didn't want to buy it at £25. It was about the size of a half-pence piece. For those of you who can remember what a half-pence piece looks like. There's some candy canes, 2 different kind of candy canes. I like them, but I think they're using up some real estate there that maybe they're utilized for some SPSs. This piece of GSP, this was one strip about 4 inches long. It cost me £30. I was absolutely ruined. The missus insisted I bought it. I was cussing, it didn't do anything for ages, but now it's really taken off and I love it. So she made a good choice there. She does make good choices sometimes. Okay, what else have we got here? We've got a few frags around the place, not sure what those are. You would have seen them. Oh, let me know please if you know what they are. This one I do know, purple Stylophorus. We have here, this Gonipora, pink Gonipora was red Gonipora. It was like the size of a 1-pence piece when I bought it. That's doing really well, love that. This here I think is blue blue Posipora. So if you can hook me out, if you're sure, you know what that is, and let me know. This here is another piece of the main colony which we showed earlier on the left hand side with a really good polyp extension. That's just a little frag there. I'd like to know what that is, the name of that piece. Obviously we know this, like the 11 coral, tree coral, tree coral, that's the name. In the background there's some Duncans, they're doing really well. Give the kind of tank shot here for you. This is from the right hand end of the tank, looking down. The tank does look a little bit cloudy, I do apologise for that. I need to put some carbon in there. I haven't put any carbon for the last 4 weeks, so I'll get that done. Really pleased with the tank. I just can't wait for it to grow out. I do want to add some other high-end SPS SPS. So any suggestions, please let me know. Any suggestions on the overall aquascape or anything about a tank at all, please let me know. My powder blue, I've had that powder blue now for 3 weeks. No white spot, touch wood. It's doing really well. It won't eat anything other than algae sheets at the moment, but it was tough to even get to eat anything. It eat the algae sheet, so it's making progress, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll see you taking some pellet foods and some flake food. But at the moment it's looking healthy, it's eating, no signs of any stress, no sign of any white spot, and doing really, really well. Front hand view of the tank. At the moment we've got about 4 pumps in there. I do need to add some more. I'm going to add on the 2 gyros, which I think I had some gyros before. I wasn't really happy with them. I think they were like underpowered on my old tank, but I'm thinking of getting some, getting 2 of the new 350s. What do you think? Or should I go for Vortex MP40? 40s. What do you think? Let me know. Yeah, but overall, really, really pleased with the tank. This is the best tank I've ever had, and I've had 4. No, I'm a liar. I've had 5. So this is the best tank I've ever had, in my opinion. It's still early days yet. It's only been running for, I think it's since April the 1st. I had the Red Sea Reefer before, 250. All these corals, or most of these corals, are from that. They've all been grown from small frags, and I'm really excited about the future and what this tank can do. The missus is a little bit upset with me because already I'm already thinking about an upgrade. Not for now, but the next 2 years. I'm looking to get an 8 foot by 4 by possibly 30 inches, maybe 36